Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are healthy and doing well. So students, I'm your new mathematics educator and from today onwards, I will be taking your mathematical classes. So today we have chapter number 8, decimals. So first of all, we have to understand what does mean by decimal. So it is a kind of a fraction where our denominator will be your multiple of 10. It could be 10, 100 and 1000. This is your fraction. So here we have a warm up. So this pencil you have to measure it from 0 and it's end at 8. So this is 8 centimeter. What is the length of this pencil? 8 centimeter. This shark 0 to 4. After 4 it's tilted to 2 points more. So in this case, how you have to write its measurement? Here we have a part of our decimal which we have to use here. The length of this fish is more than 4 but it is less than 5. How will you find the length of this fish? To do this, we divide the space between 4 and 5 into 10 equal parts. Now can you measure the length of this fish? The length is 4.2 centimeter and the shorter part is 0.2. We call this small part as a milliliter. So 4.2, the shorter part it's 2. We call this small part a millimeter. That means the length of this fish is 4 centimeter and 2 millimeter. Each of the 10 equal parts is 1 millimeter. When using a scale, we use equal parts and count smaller parts. In the above example, the length is 4 and 2 by 10 part. So this is your measurement in the fraction form. What is the length of tail of the fish? See the picture of fish from the above and then so the length of the fish is 4.2 centimeter. So decimal is a positional numeral system employing 10 as the base and requiring 10 different numerals, the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8, 9. It also requires a dot decimal point to represent decimal fraction. Some of the decimal numbers are 2.5, 16.70, 102.50, etc. Number of decimal places. How can you understand what are the numbers of decimal places? The decimal point separates the decimal number in two parts, a whole number part and a decimal part. For example, 2.5. So this 2.5, this 2 is your whole part and this 5 is your decimal part. And the point between 2 and 5, this is your decimal point. Okay students, now for example in 325.679 the first part is 325, a whole number. Similarly as 2 we have the second part is 0.679 as decimal. Always keep in your mind that after point you have to read your numbers separately. For example here we have 679, we cannot read it, we have to read like 679. In another example, here we have 102. So we cannot say 50. We have to say 50. After this, if a decimal part has only one tenth, it has only one decimal place. For example, 8.3 has only one decimal place. If a decimal part has tenths and hundreds, it has two decimal places. For example, 7.542 decimal places. If we have tenth, hundred and thousand, then it has three decimal places. 9.132 has 3 decimal places. Equivalent decimal phrase. Equivalent decimals. Let us compare the values of 0.2. So 0.20 and 0.200. 0.2 is 2 by 10. 0.20 is 2 by 10 plus 0 by 100. 2 by 10 plus 0, that is your 0.2. And 0.200 is 2 by 10 plus 0 by 100 plus 0 by 1000, which means 0, 0, so 2 by 10. So these are the example of your equivalent fractions. These are called equivalent decimals as they are, these are the example of your equivalent decimals. So these are called equivalent decimals as their values is the same, equal. The zeros at the rightmost place of a decimal fraction have no value. Similarly 1, 1.0, 1.00. इट मीन्स कि पॉइंट के बाद अगर आपके जितने भी जीरो आ जाए उसका कोई मतलब नहीं, उनकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. तो आप सिंपली उन्हें कैसे कंसीडर कर सकते हो? अगर सेम नंबर्स है आपके पास इन होल पार्ट में तो आप उसे कंसीडर कर सकते हो इक्विवेलेंट डेसिमल्स. Comparison of decimals. Let us compare 0.09 and 0.1. So 0.09 is 9 by 100. 0.1 is 1 by 10. So now you have 9 by 100 and 10 by 100. Okay, so 0.10 is equal to 0.10, 10 by 100. 10 by 100, it's greater as compared to 9 by 100. To compare decimal, first compare the whole number parts. That decimal number is greater, whole part is greater. If the whole number part are equal, compare the 10 digit. If the 10 digit is equal, then you have to compare the 100 digit. If 100 digit is same, then you have to compare the 1000 digit. In each of the following pairs of decimal numbers, state which number is greater. So first what we have to do, the first rule is compare the whole number. So 421 is greater than 398. It means this is greater. 56 and 56 both are same. Then we have to shift to the next number, 3 and 2. Which one is greater? 3. So this is the correct answer. Okay students. Next 147, 147 same. 6, 6 same. 9, 9 same. So then we have to shift the last number, 3 and 8. Which one is greater? 8. So we have consider 147.698 is greater than 147.693. Arrange the following decimal numbers in ascending order. Ascending order means smaller to bigger. So 5.903, 5.938, 5.93983 and 5.893. So first we have to compare ones digit same, 10 digit. 8 is different. So this would be 1. After 100 digit, we have to compare the 1000 digit. So in ascending order, we start from the smallest number. So this is the sequence of the arrangement in ascending order. 5.893, then 5.903, then 5.938 and then 5.983. Now we have our exercise 8.1. Put the sign greater, small, lesser or equal in the boxes. So 1 and 2 as rule, according to rules, this one is greater. 3.4 and 3.40 both are equal. 0.4 and 0.0, this one is greater. 1.008 and 1.8, this one is greater. 19, 19 same. 7, 7 same. 0 and 5, which one is greater? This one. So accordingly you can do rest of the parts you have. Now write the following decimal numbers in ascending order: 0.5, 0.21, 0.09 and 0.30. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In this one, 0.08, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to arrange the numbers in descending order. So this is the vice versa of your question number 2. So I hope so you can do it your own. Now you have multiple choice of question and brainstorming sessions. So you have to do your own. Use of decimals. Decimals are used in daily life in measuring length, mass and capacity. Previously, the most common use of decimals was in money. Measurement of length. We measure small things in milliliters and centimeters. We measure small distance in meters and long distance in kilometers. On a rural, 1 centimeter is divided into 10 equal parts called millimeters. We already know that. So 10 mm is equal to 1 centimeter. 1 mm is equal to 1 by 10 centimeters. Similarly, 5 mm is equal to 0.5 centimeter. So 10 mm 1.0 centimeter, which is 1 centimeter. 25 mm is 2.5 centimeter. Also 3 centimeter 4 millimeter means 3.4 centimeter. Now we have meter. 1 meter is divided into 100 equal parts called centimeters. So 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. 1 meter is equal to 1 by 100 meter, 0.01 meter. 5 centimeter is equal to 0.05 meter. 25 centimeter is equal to 0.25 meter. 125 centimeter is 125 upon 100 meter, 1.25 meter. So we can representing it. Now 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So 1 meter upon is equal to 1 upon 1000 kilometers, 0.001 kilometer. 5 meter, 0.005 kilometer. So in this way you can represent your number. Now measurement of weight. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. So 1 gram is equal to 1 by 1000 kg. 0.001 kg. 5 gram is equal to 0.005 kg. Same 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. 1 ml is equal to 1 by 1000. 5 ml 5 by 1000. 25 ml 25,000. You can represent it and convert your units. Convert to centimeter using decimal. So 6 mm. 10 mm is equal to 1 centimeter. So 6 mm is equal to how much centimeter? You just have to cross multiply it. 6 upon 10. So your answer will be 0.6 mm. In this 30 mm, 3 centimeter. 83 mm, 8 centimeter, 3 mm. Okay, you can also write 8.3 centimeter. Now, next question we have, convert to meter using decimals. So, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So, 5 centimeter is equal to how many meters? You just have to multiply it. So, your answer is 0.05 meter. 0.25 meter. 1.37 meter. So similarly you can do rest of the parts you have. Next, convert to kilometer using decimals. So this is your 8 meters. So 0.008 kilometer, 0.067 kilometer. Convert to kg using decimal, 4 grams. So 0.004 gram, 0.024 gram. How can I do that? How can I do these questions? I already explained you in this section, where we convert the different units with respective to their smaller units or bigger units. So if you have any doubt and you have any curiosity, how can I solve this question? So you have to first understand these concepts and then you have to move forward to your exercise. Now convert to liter using decimals. So this is 5 ml. So 0.005 लीटर. आपको यहाँ पर कुछ नहीं करना है बच्चों, 5 है अपॉन 1000 कर दो, क्योंकि 1 लीटर में कितने मिलीलीटर होते हैं 1000. so 5 divided by 1000, this is 0.005. 50 ml, so 0.050 liter. So in same way you can do that. Write the appropriate units possible after removing the decimal. So 3.5, after removing the decimal your appropriate unit will be 3 centimeter, 5 mm milliliter, 1 meter, 25 centimeter. In same way you can do rest the 3 you have here. Now you have multiple choice questions and now we are going to move forward applying operation in decimal. So अब हमें एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन करना है डेसिमल में. एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन सेम है जैसा हमने अपनी छोटी क्लासेस में करा है, सेम कॉन्सेप्ट है. बस यहाँ पर डेसिमल में आपको क्या ध्यान रखना है बच्चों कि आपका जो पॉइंट इट शुड बी बिलो द नेक्स्ट नंबर. आप यहाँ पर पॉइंट को मिसमैच नहीं कर सकते कि एक का पॉइंट अगर फॉर एग्जाम्पल 5.4 यहाँ पर है तो 6.5 यहाँ पर है फिर आप इसे ऐड करो, नहीं, ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. पॉइंट के नीचे पॉइंट ही होना चाहिए, फिर आपकी कैलकुलेशन सही आएगी. यहाँ पर 5.413 और 0.45 है, तो पहले तो आप ये आपके अनलाइक डेसिमल्स होते हैं, अनलाइक डेसिमल्स को लाइक डेसिमल्स में कन्वर्ट करोगे, ठीक है, बाय पुटिंग अ 0. अब आपने डेसिमल के नीचे डेसिमल कर लिया, अनलाइक फ्रैक्शन को लाइक फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट कर लिया. अब जो सिंपल आपका ऑपरेशन होता है एडिशन का, जिस तरीके से हम छोटी क्लासेस में लिया क्लासेस में करते आ रहे हैं, यू हैव टू फॉलो दैट हियर. सो 3, 6, 16, 1, 4, 4, 8, 8, 8, 16, 1, 5, 3, 8 plus 1, 9 and 6 as it is. So 69.663 is your answer. Same 2 kg 80 gram, 1 kg 70 gram and 2 kg 350 gram. Yani we have to put a point here. So just simply you have to add 0, 8, 7, 15, 15, 5, 20, 0, 2, 2, 3, 5, 2, 1, 2, 5. Okay students, I hope so it's clear to you. Now we are taking an example of taking example of subtraction. So 12.756 from 21.5. So 21.5 00 we have to put to convert it into like fractions. Now we simply subtracted, 0 में से 6 नहीं जाएंगे. Okay, we cannot minus 0. We cannot minus 6 from 0. So what we have to take? We have to take a carry. Here we have 9, 10 and 4. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. 7 could not get subtracted from 4. So we have to take a carry. 14 minus 7 is 7. 0. We have to take a carry. 10 minus 2 is 8 and 1 minus 1 is 0. So 8.744 is your final answer. Now we move forward to our exercise 8.3. 3.51 plus 2.49. 9 plus 1, 10, 1, 10, 1, 6. This is your answer, 6.00. Next, here we have 0.743 and 42.900. 3, 4, 9, 7, 16, 1, 5, 2. 25.643 is your answer. In same way, you have to do the rest of the parts you have in this question. Now we have to take subtract. So 6, 3.45 subtracted from 6. So 600, 3.45. We have to take a carry to subtract it. 10, 9, 1. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 4, 5. And 5 minus 3 is 2. 2.55 is your answer. For this, let's take this one. 9.401, 5.473. We have to take a carry because we cannot minus 1 from 3. We cannot minus 3 from 1. So 10, 9, 11, 3. 11 minus 3 is 8. 9 minus 7 is 2. We cannot subtract 4 from 3, so we have to take a carry. 13 minus 4 is 9. 8 minus 5 is 3. So your answer is 3.928. Okay, students, now find the value of this. So 11.4, 7.76. We have to take a carry. 10 minus 6 is 4. Again, we have to take a carry. So 3 and 1. 13 minus 7 is 6. 10 minus 7 is 3. So 3.64 is your answer. So in same way, you can do rest of the parts you have in this section. Now we have word problems. Lucy bought 24 meter 59 centimeter cotton, 35 meter 5 centimeter terracotta and 24 meter 88 centimeter woolen cloth. How many meters of cloth did she buy all in meter? So when we have all, it means we have to add these values together. 24.59, 37.5 and 24.88. 9, 8, 17, 1, 10, 8, 9, 18, 1, 19, 1, 8 and 7, 15, 15 plus 1, 16, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 2, 7 plus 1, 8. So your answer is 86 meter 97 centimeter is total cloth bought by Lucy. So in same way, you have to do rest of the question. The rest word problems you have, you just have to understand which operation you have to apply here, addition or subtraction. Then you have to do the same process which we do in our above section. So this is your quick recap where you have to understand, and the whole combination, the whole gist of your chapter is here. What we learned in this chapter, what are the concepts are there. After this, you have to take a revision time, and with this, your chapter ends here. So students, I hope so you understood it very well. Now I'm going to meet you in your next class with a new chapter and a new concept. Till that, bye bye. Have a good day.